Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jordan. If you're new here, today's video is going to be a foundation wear test and review on the Westman Atelier Vital Skin Foundation Stick. So if you're interested in my thoughts, keep on watching. So this is what the unit carton looks like. It's just this pale, like nude pink packaging that most Westman Atelier products come in. And then this is the component, very sleek. It is a stick, so you can see that that is how it comes up and down. It's a pretty thick component, but like shorter, and the amount of product that you get in this stick foundation is 0.31 ounces. So the Vital Skin Full Coverage Foundation and Concealer Stick comes in 21 shades and retails for $68. It claims to be a clean, high-performance cream foundation and concealer stick packed with nourishing ingredients for a second skin natural finish. It does have vegetable derived squalene that helps prevent moisture loss, phytospingosine, which is a skin soothing and calming property, and berry flex vita, which is hydration boosting and youth preserving properties. That's good to know. So it's supposed to be more of a natural finish but still help with hydration throughout the day. Alrighty, I'm excited. Let's see. The shade that I have in the stick foundation is Atelier 12. I bought this foundation so long ago. Like, okay. I'm like, you can't return it now if the shade is wrong, sis. Alright, I'm going to start off with just striping it on my complexion. I'm just going to use a beauty blender to blend it out. I'm not going to use a beauty blender to blend it out. I'm just going to use a dense foundation brush. There we go. I feel like that blends a little bit better. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer so you can see how it's laying on the skin. Not bad. I'm just going to put a little here, a little bit more there, a little bit here. Okay, so this is what we look like so far. I was afraid that I was going to sit on top of my skin, but it does look pretty skin-like, so we'll see how it wears throughout the day. But I think I'm just going to go ahead with my same routine that I've been doing for the last couple of weeks, just so we can keep everything kind of constant. But yes, it blended out pretty nicely with the brush. I don't like it with the sponge. Going in with the Sephora collection Best Skin Ever concealer. I'm going to do 53.5 today. This one has a little bit more yellow to it. I normally use 50 neutral. I feel like that is like a true neutral. So I'm going to add a little bit of this. And just have that sit a little bit. Now with the beauty blender just to blend out the concealer. I'm probably going to use a lighter concealer as well, just to kind of highlight. Okay, so I'm just adding a little bit of this Bobbi Brown Skin Full Cover Concealer right in the inner corner just to give me additional brightness. As you can see, this is the color Golden. It has a yellow, of course, undertone, but it is a little bit more of like a, I would categorize it as like a tan color. Definitely not deep at all. I'm just going to have that sit while we do the rest of the makeup. So I also picked up the Face Trace Contour Stick from Westman Atelier. This is in the shade Ganache. This is the component for the Face Trace contour kit. It's black as opposed to like this neutral pinky color that the foundation comes in. But a similar type of component where, you know, it's a twist up stick. So the contour stick retails for $48. It comes in 3 shades, Ganache being the darker shade. It's supposed to be a clean, creamy contour stick with blendable, natural satin finish that sculpts and defines cheekbones in an instant. It does say that it's medium coverage, but okay. It has jojoba seed oil that improves hydration and strengthens the skin moisture barrier. The berry flux vita, which helps with hydration and youth preserving properties. And then it also has a bit of kaolin clay that's supposed to help absorb oil. So, let's see. That's what the color looks like. Let me see. Okay, so it is a little bit more of a sheer formula. I thought it was going to be a little bit too much. So I'm just going to add a little bit here under my cheekbones. This is definitely more of a contour, which it says, so that's good. I do believe that she needs a little bit more shades though. Needs some more shades. All right, just using this synthetic cheek brush. This is old, but just to blend that out. It blends nicely. The blendability of this formula reminds me of the LYS, like how easy it blends. And also the Say cream bronzer. The Say is a cream in a jar compared to a stick though. So that's why I said the LYS first. But just how sheer it is, and then it just blends out pretty easily. I do think you can build it up, which is good, but definitely more contour, so more of a neutral undertone for my skin tone. I like it though. I think it will pair really well with a powder bronzer as well. Alright, let's go ahead and just blend out the concealer. Alright, so let's go ahead and add blush. I'm going to be using the Say Dew Blush. This is in the shade Spicy, so this is a newer shade to me. And this is what Spicy looks like. It's a terracotta color. If you're not familiar with the Say Dew Blush, it is a doe foot applicator. I love this thing. It does have a glow to it, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop a little bit on the cheeks. Going in with the sponge. Blending it into the bronzer. There we go. So everything is just cohesive. Pretty. Okay, there we go. The skin is very glowy today. That is what it is, given glow. But we're going to go in and set with a little bit of powder using the Haus Labs Bio Blurring Powder. I really like this powder, you guys. Like, really like it. Gonna go on with the sponge as well. Just keep the sponge going. Ooh, that's pretty. Alright, look at that. The powder didn't take away too much from the glow, but it did set it down a little bit more, and then the skin just looks very smooth. It is beautiful. I love this powder. Look at that. Okay, glow. Let's go on with some powder bronzer. I'm using the Haus Labs Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer in level 10. This is a Sephora collection number 59 brush. Alright, so this is what my complexion looks like with the additional powder items as well. Still looks pretty natural, a nice glow to it. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish up my makeup, and I'll come back and show you everything else. Alright guys, so this is what my finished makeup looks like. As you can see, the foundation still has a nice glow to it. I did add a little bit more powder under my eyes. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish Powder, the brightening one, in Tan Deep. I like the way that looks. So that's what happened. But as you can see, nice glow. It looks like a nice natural finish to the skin. So I should have my makeup on for about 12 hours today. So I'll keep you updated on how everything wears. Alright guys, it's the end of the night. I've had my makeup on for 13 hours. So this is what everything is looking like. Sorry for the background noise. I'm doing things. Washing dishes, doing laundry. I almost forgot to do this update, actually. So here we are. So this is what my complexion is looking like. Alright guys, so for the most part, I think this looks really pretty. There is a bit of shine. There's a lot of shine compared to how I normally look at the end of the day. So keep that in mind. I did use like a dewy blush as well as the stick foundation and stick contour. So that might have a thing to do with the shine that's going on right now. It's more of a natural finish, supposed to give hydration. As you can see, my under eyes is a little bit more mattified compared to everywhere else on my skin. But as you can see, like nothing has really settled on my complexion or broken up. I've had my makeup on again for 13 hours. A lot of talking today, a lot of ups and downs, running around. So that's probably why my face is shiny. But other than that, I think that with all the talking that I was doing today, I feel like my makeup should have broken up a little bit more, especially around the smile lines. And look, like there's no settle in. It just looks very natural, very skin-like. Something that I don't like about stick foundations that they can sit on top of the skin sometimes and kind of break apart. But this one kind of just meshed in with the skin, and I think that it looks really pretty. I like it a lot. The only thing I would say is that I'll probably use another powder in lieu of the Haus Labs powder because the Haus Labs powder is so lightweight. I wouldn't recommend it so much for oil controlling. So if I really wanted to take down the shine a little bit more, I'll probably stick with like my Laura Mercier or my Dior. But other than that, I really like this. I'm surprised. I didn't know if I was going to like this. I was concerned that it was going to sit on top of my skin like I mentioned before. But this looks really pretty. And I'm very intrigued. And it's very easy to apply. So I think this would be a stick foundation that I would pick up if I needed to just apply something really quickly. I think it looks beautiful. The only thing I would say is that I wish it had more shades. I feel like there's still a lot of room for improvement with the shade range, so hopefully they work on that because the formula is beautiful. So that's going to be it for today's video. Everything will be linked down in the description box down below if you're interested in trying anything out. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jordine. I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll truly appreciate it. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up because it helps me out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.